welcome back. This is where the fun begins, because today we are going to be doing a trigger assortment of PS2 games in the system itself. So buckle up, because this is where the fun begins. So we've got a few things here. Gonna go ahead and brush that off real quick. We've got Spider-Man 2, and if you didn't know, it's pizza time. One of my personal favorite, and I think a lot of people's personal favorite for PlayStation 2 era. I bet you if they remaster this, or just remaster, let's not go crazy, a lot of people would play it. Activision, what are you doing? You still doing Call of Duty? Come on, you can do Spider-Man 2. We've got a lot of games here, so only a select few will get their time in the sun, and the rest will get like a quick flash in the pan, basically, in the weirdest way possible. So, Spider-Man 2, we're gonna need to sit these down over here because I've got this giant stack here and this giant stack here. Next up, we've got SpongeBob SquarePants, the movie. I could not for the life of me remember for years what game this was. I did not own it at the time, and I was like, I played it at my preschool, and I remembered it for years and years. Then I saw someone have gameplay of it, and I was like, wow, oh, really? That's what? So now I get to play this on my PlayStation 2. And thanks to a yard sale not too long ago, I get to play it on a old box TV, which the vibes are immaculate playing a PS2 on a box TV in 2025. Next up, speaking of vibes, we've got the OG. We got Shrek. SHREK 2. The best one. I loved these games that were based straight on movies. It was like, just give me a taste, you know? And up on this top, you can see right here, it's a little dusty, so we can just go ahead and brush it off. And you may be saying, this is a makeup brush. Well, to that I say, get out of here. Okay, so I went on a little bit of a bender for SpongeBob games. Here I've got Atlantis SquarePants. I think I played a little bit of this when I was young, but not enough to talk about. So we're just going to right over to the side. Pretty much anything with one of these stickers right in that top corner, you can bet your bottom dollar I have not played it yet. I played the PS2 recently and still played a game that I've owned for like over a decade and a half now. 2 decades. But I've heard Lord of the Rings is really, really, really good. So I got Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, The Third Age, and The Return of the King. Let's see, what does this say here? The Dark Lord has arisen, a fellowship is formed. Now the future of Middle-earth lies in your hands. Play as Frodo, Gandalf, and Aragorn, as you overcome perilous obstacles, the battles of and battle the forces of evil. In your journey from the Shire to the river Anduin, you will explore beautifully detailed environments and meet many characters brought to life as described in the book. Prepare to play the greatest story ever written from the beginning. That was Fellowship with all of those promises. I do have a little bit of favoritism for some games. I've got my favorites in a pile you can't see right here. Right here. And I've got an actual PlayStation 2 that we'll get to. This behemoth is right in the way of it though right now. We gotta split this bad boy up eventually. But we do have Batman Begins. Which, shout out to you if you've been with the channel ever since the Joker roleplays. That's insane. You're amazing. Invoke fear, defend justice, feel the power of the Batmobile, play the movie. And there's a free movie ticket inside. You think they're still honoring that? Let's see. No. So it expired on 07/06/05. So just barely missed it. Next up, we've got Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Pods. And it's a little dusty on the top here once again, so we're just going to give it that great once over. I got this because of Nicktoons Unite. I have Nicktoons Unite on the GameCube, so I thought it would be similar, at least. I was going to say the same, but no way. And here we have Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. The fate of Volcano Island is in your hands. An ancient evil known as the Magu threatens to take control of Volcano Island. Join SpongeBob, Timmy Turner, and Danny Phantom alongside new recruits Patrick Starr, Sandy Cheeks, and Samantha Manson. Wait, what? Oh, like Sam from Danny Phantom. Okay, yeah. I've never heard her last name. That's insane. She for the Manson children. What's going on there? I'm gonna have to watch Danny Phantom. I don't think I was a huge fan as a kid, so haven't seen all of those. Speaking of something I'm a fan of, Madagascar 2 is the sequel to one of my favorite all-time games. And the reason I don't have the case is actually because I only have the disc. It's in the PlayStation 2. It's what I was playing not too long ago. But Escape to Africa was a solid second movie, low-key. I was a bigger fan of the third movie, but that is Madagascar 2. Another dusty boy. Let's go ahead and perfect. So, I bought this one because I'm a big fan of the PlayStation 1 game. I know, right? PlayStation 1 game, Rugrats, Search for Reptar. I have not played it in a minute, but it is a fantastic game. Actually, I have 2 consoles set up in my room, and all of my other consoles set up in another room. The only 2 in my room are the PlayStation 1 and then an Xbox One, because backwards compatibility, baby. And that's coming from a PlayStation guy doing PlayStation video. We've got Meet the Robinsons. I vaguely remember playing this game as a kid. Only a couple parts, not a ton, but you play as Wilbur in over 40 new. Wow. Memory unlocked right there, jeez. I started to remember more and more of when I played as a kid. We'll leave it at that. this pile I have not played ever. So, we've got Kingdom Hearts 2. And we are just going to blast through the past here. We've got Kingdom Hearts with a GameStop tag on it. That is from Squaresoft. I've got to play the Kingdom Hearts games. I know. It has been my intention for a while. I've got Mission Impossible Operation SU. Operation Surma. Got some, I got WAP. What? Yo, biggest shocker of the video, I just got WAP. Hold on, I got WAP, bro, that's insane. But next up, we've got Tony Hawk Project 8. Is this the one that I actually really like, or is this the Bowser? I think the Tony Hawk game I like is Pro Skater or something. Loved playing it as a kid. I liked doing the combos and stuff. But I know that was for GameCube. Now we get into some interesting games. Some games that have a theme. Some games I once again have played recently. Crash Team Racing. And honestly, I probably would have put these in my favorites if I could ever get past the damn things. I legit, still to this day, have trouble with Crash Twinsanity. And it blows my mind that I have that problem. And we've got the third one in the trilogy. I had to finish the trilogy. Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. We've got Crash, Dr. Neo Cortex. Okay. And Coco is also in this game. Huge. Next up, we've got a new addition to my collection as well. All three of the Last Airbender games. Yeah, I believe all three. I know I have all of them, but 3 feels really weird in my hands right now. Okay, no. Okay, right. Because water, earth, and fire. Water is the Last Airbender. Basically, that's the season 1. The burning earth is earth. And Into the Inferno, you guessed it, that's fire. That's fire. Now, this one actually I'm going to save because that is one of my favorites, even though I don't like those types of games anymore. But we've got Treasure Planet. We've got Treasure Planet. There's our guy. We've got Sonic Heroes, and I need to open this up because it's not firmly in here. That's why. Got Sonic Heroes right here, baby. And that's with the disc. And this is where your memory card used to go when you took it to your friend's house, because that's a thing that used to happen a lot. This is just because I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I bought at World's End because it was $4. We've got Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. We've also got Prince of Persia, Warrior Within. We've got Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon right here. This is I think I was looking for this when I bought this game. It's SOCOM Combined Assault, or U.S. Navy SEALs Combined Assault. This I played quite a bit as a kid. The SOCOM games. But now we will start the stack over here. Here we've got SOCOM US 3 U.S. Navy SEALs, baby. This is probably a game you haven't thought about in a long time, especially if you're here. But we've got Medal of Honor, Rising Sun. This I have also played somewhat recently, not all the way through, but especially that first mission. And it's a little dirty, so get our handy dandy brush here. Alright. And we've got Call of Duty, the finest hour. And we're blowing through these. We've got The Sims 2. We've got Black. We've got White. We've got Gold. No, but we do have Final Fantasy 12. Discover the secret that will unravel an empire. I might be onto something right there. We've got the classic GameStop case with Dragon Quest 8. Or, yes, 8. Did you know you get 10% extra for used games? So that takes your total from 25 cents to 27 cents because they'll round down. Sorry. No, but this is a game I've had for literally ever, and am not. I just have never really picked it up. I know I've played it, but I was a bigger fan of the ATV game. A lot going on with this one, though. Just try to get that top layer off if we can. Oh yeah, coming off like a dream on my hands. Fantastic. You love to see it. Looks a lot better now. Give it that once over polish. Boop. We've got Ice Age, Meltdown 2. A lot of these I would love to do a gameplay or do streams where I play some of these games. I've got so many freaking games that it's just I'd love to share these nostalgic games because we got Kung Fu Panda up next. Love the movie, that's why I bought the game. Here we have a game that I think my copy broke that I wasn't a fan of, but my dad had bought it for me when I was younger, so I ended up buying this. It's Peter Jackson's KIGNGKONG, the official game of the movie. And look at that, doesn't that look so realistic? Doesn't that look so realistic? We got clickbaited so much in this generation, it's not even funny. And then, of course, we've got this strange one to me. I genuinely don't know why I would have picked this up. There's gotta be something about it that I was interested in. Oh, okay, so I think this came with just a PlayStation lot. I think it came with the PS Slim. This is called River King, A Wonderful Journey. I literally have never heard of this. It doesn't even look familiar. But if you know this game, let me me know down below some of your stories you've got with it. Let's see. Don't let this one get away. Hook, line, and sinker, you're part of a long line of fishing folk. From father to son and mother to daughter, knowing where and what to fish has always been part of the family mangrove tree. Only one thing is missing from the long list of accomplishments, a certain fish that shook hooks for generations, the River King. Perhaps today, perhaps this cast, you'll finally feel the strum of a tight line as a legendary giant pulls you into fishing immortality. What? From the publisher of Harvest Moon. Okay, that I have some semblance of. Quickly, we're going to take a look at the PlayStation 2. We've got Madagascar in there. Of course, snap that back down. This plays DVDs, it plays CDs. If I remember correctly, this was one of the first systems to play DVDs like that. And then of course we've got our memory card, which I'm just gonna slot back in here. There we go. So now we have our PlayStation and memory card. Yeah. So we have a few games left here. A couple of them are my favorites. A couple are just my favorites because I own them. This one is a favorite because of the hours I spent in it. It is so hard to find this game anymore. And that is Def Jam Fight for New York. Def Jam Fight for New York. This game is like insane to fun. I was like, should I go get it professionally cleaned for like, I think it was gonna be like $5, but they gave me a deal because I brought in so many games at the time. And I was like, do I do that or do I just go and buy another copy? And it was like $100. I was like, hey, yo, no shot. What? We got Fight for Control of Hip Hop's Underworld. I don't think I've ever finished this, but I've been very close back in the day. I no longer have that save file though, or at least I don't know where it is. I do know where the other memory cards are though, so. But I'd have to get back into it. There's so many combos and stuff that I'd have to figure out. That is not like an easy game to just jump into. Definitely could have used a tutorial, but you didn't get those back then. Next up, we've got the greatest Battlefront of all time. Not even joking. There's no cap here. There's no shade. This is just objectively the best one. Maybe Battlefront 3 will beat it out, but I doubt it because this one also has nostalgia on its side. We've got Star Wars Battlefront 2 with 501st right here. Obi-Wan, Darth Vader. We've got some clones back here. We've got Ayla Secura and Kit Fisto way in the back here. Ayla Secura's right there. And the other side just has Volcano, you know. Oh, we do have some cool things up here in the sky. We've got, I believe that's the ARC 190. We've got Anakin Starfighter there. What else cool that can we find in here? I believe that's a Viper droid. We've got an A-Wing. We've got Yoda on the back. We've got, yeah, the ARC 190, I believe. And then we've just got Mustafar. I loved going to Tatooine and doing Jedi versus Sith battles, but I always forgot how to start it up like that. So I was always guessing and trying to play around with it. Here we have a game I didn't play PlayStation 2 because I didn't own it at the time. But here we've got we're gonna do this. We're straight up doing this. This is our thing. LEGOSTARWARS2, the original trilogy. And this pairs so well with this. LEGOSTARWARS, the video game. This is what I spent my time doing as a child. This specific game. I can't tell you how many times I've played this game. Bro, we didn't have like internet back then, so finding the mini kits was all on me. And if you found all the mini kits, you got to unlock a secret level, the first level of this game. And we've got Attack of the Clones Anakin here. We've got Revenge of the Sith Anakin here. We've got Qui-Gon Jinn in the first level. Obi-Wan versus Dooku. Bro, I love this game so much. And let me get on a rant here real quick. Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, port this game, or port the complete saga. The Skywalker saga is not the same. It is not the same at all. It is completely different mechanics. It's a fun game, don't get me wrong. But the complete saga needs to be on every gaming device, especially Switch. Come on now. Bro, this was on the PlayStation 2, the Wii. I've almost bought a Steam Deck purely to play these Lego games. Also, because Steam has great sales, and I have a ton of games on Steam, but that's besides the point. That's next game. You get my point, though. Star Wars, the Clone Wars. I didn't know this game existed until like 5 years ago. But apparently it's really good, and then it got a PlayStation 5 port, which was insane. I'm definitely going to be checking that out. And then we have the last game, though. We've got Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, which has some of the best gameplay I've heard from a Star Wars game. What? We've got Anakin using Force Lightning and General Grievous versus Obi-Wan. And what is that? Is that Count Dooku? Bro, why can't we get more movie games like this anymore? I understand it's harder to make games now, but bro, give them to us in like PS2 graphics. I don't care. Like Kung Fu Panda 4. That would be a fun game if you just did it simple like this. Not every game has to be $60. You don't have to spend millions on every single game. Oh my gosh, I clearly love You Saw the List. We've got Kung Fu Panda Ice Age 2. We've got, let's see, where's the next one? This was actually a pretty bad one to do. We've got Avatar. And then over here, we've got King Kong, based on the movie. And we've got Treasure Planet. And we've got Meet the Robinsons and Rugrats and Madagascar 1 and 2. And then Nicktoons. And then we got Lord of the Rings and Batman. We've got more SpongeBob and Shrek 2. I have a second version of that. We have Spider-Man, SpongeBob the movie. These are all classics. What are we doing here? Bring us back movie adaptations and games, please. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Put like an indie team on it and just explain that, it's not going to be the best game in the world. It's going to be serviceable. Most games are already serviceable, but they spend millions on it anyway. Just give us a single player game like some of this stuff. It's got me hyped. I'm hyped now. The complete saga's got me on a tirade. The episode 3's got me on one, but episode 3 is just like, I played The Phantom Menace. using cheat codes to finally beat it years and years later when it came to PS5, which I bought a PS1 just so I could play that game. That and Rugrats. Search for Reptar. Bro, you know how many Scooby-Doo games y'all made for these systems? Poured it over, baby. And make more. Games used to be point and click, bro. So, yeah. I feel like you could convince people that not every game has to look beautiful. But, like Revenge of the Sith taught us, we would like them to not be janky. That's what Spider-Man 2 kind of taught us too, is we don't want janky, we want fluid, we want good gameplay, and a good gameplay loop. But that is my tirade here. Just giving it once over to the PS2. I want to thank you so much for being here, and if you enjoyed the whispering, let me know down below. It's not something I do, like, ever, but it is actually something I would enjoy to bring into my content with something like this or personal attention videos where I just go or I've got games here, so I'm like looking like the Crypt Keeper low-key trying to do these triggers.